What
are we doing, man?
Tamil.
Tamil.
We're doing Tamil. Back to our stupid Rex. It's Corbin.
Rick
McFallson.
Instagram and Twitter.
More juicy content.
Yeah, it's juicy. It's juicy. It's juicy content. You take that juice and content, put it together, and what do you get? Us.
And thank you for listening. Patreon, follow us for Twitter account. This dropped last night, our time, I think around 4 a.m. It's a brand new, smelly good trailer. But it's with...
I remember, I got messages on this from Stupid Babies.
Yes. His name's hard for me to say. Rajinikanth.
Rajinikanth. Yeah, but you...
Rajinikanth.
Again, right? Because you learned Hindi for header, you're not...
Well, this is not Hindi, though.
No, I know, but it's in the same family of languages.
You're in the same family of languages.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. But yes, so this is his new film. It's called DarBar?
Yes.
DarBar. DarBar.
That
doesn't sound correct, though, to me. DarBar. Here we go. I like the song.
Aditya Arunachal, Commissioner of Police, Mumbai.
Officer, police is on the job. He live to protect. He died to serve. Summa, kiri.
Mumbai police உயிருக்கு பயந்தவங்க மறுபடியும் காட்டுறேன். யார் வேணாலும் கொல்லட்டும். கேம் ஆடுறாங்க நம்ம கிட்டே. சார் நம்ம கிட்ட சொல்லி வைங்க, போலீஸ் லெஃப்ட்ல வச்சுக்கோ, ரைட்ல வச்சுக்கோ, ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா வச்சுக்கோ. என்ன பார்க்குறேன்? ஒரிஜினலாகவே நான் வில்லன் தான். இது எப்படி இருக்கு?
I like that at the end.
That was the best part at the end.
I am a bad cop.
I hope that's a whole musical number right there. Okay, so...
the trailer was okay. It was like,
clearly...
Okay, here's the thing. It wasn't a bad trailer, but it just wasn't like a, oh, cool.
No.
It's what it felt like to me.
It's clearly it's dependent upon his star power. And I am guessing, because obviously we're still learning about him, it's super hyper stylized, not to be based in reality.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody moves their sunglasses from their nose to their eyes and you hear...
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
But in the hyper stylization, it feels like it's the kind of movie that he can just basically walk around and do anything and people are going to be enraptured because he's the superstar that they love to watch.
It's possible. Obviously, this film's not out yet, so obviously they don't know either.
Right.
If that's what it is. I know...
right, because as far as anything else it was telling me, there wasn't anything in it that was interesting to me.
Yeah, I like the last part of it was, if the whole film is like that kind of almost cheesy,
quirky, cheesy, weird.
You know who I am. I'm Rajnik, or whatever his name is, and just love me. Because he did that in the trailer that we saw just a week or so ago, where it's like, this is a Tamil trailer.
Correct.
This is what happens in a Tamil trailer.
Right.
And then the hero.
Right.
So he sounds like he has a good sense of humor. So it did remind me a lot of, I forget whatever that Salman Khan one is, where he plays the police officer.
I don't remember.
The Bang? I think he plays like it seemed a little more.
Oh yeah. Now I do, and I think it is Debang.
It reminded me of that.
And it was quirky, stylized,
quirky cop style.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not saying that's what this film is, but that's what it reminded me of, at least. But I haven't seen that film, obviously, and I haven't seen this film, so I don't know. Police officer comes to solve a case of a group of murders. Cool.
Yeah.
Very vague. Say that name.
A.R. Murugados.
He looks like he's the same
Genie.
director of Genie, which is the Memento with Amir Khan. So that's cool. I've heard good things about that film.
Yep.
So clearly he's a director, writer, and producer of this film, and it's starring obviously Rajinikanth, if I'm saying that correctly.
Correct.
If I'm not, I'm sorry. I'm not prolific in Nawab. It almost looked like Nawaz.
No, you know what this really did? As I was watching it, I admittedly can come to trailers or movies or anything in a particular frame of reference based on what I was just watching. Mm-hmm. So, for example, if I was watching something that was ultra realistic and believable, and then I'm immediately introduced to something that falls into the category of being hyper stylized, I have to recognize that's my own bias imposing itself, and I don't want to do this to his stuff. I could have been watching The Three Stooges and then come and see this and have a completely different take on it because of my frame of reference at the moment.
Yeah.
And I really feel like we don't know enough about him to really understand what's his kind of motion picture, what's his kind of movie.
Of this trailer, I preferred the Pata, the one that we just saw.
Yeah, the one we just saw with
even the other one, I forget what it was called. But we've reacted to two of his just recently, trailers. And I think I preferred those trailers over what this looks like to me.
Like, to give you an example, if Dwayne Johnson does some quirky, funny movie that's just an action film and he's beating people up, and then at one point it looks at him and he just raises up the eyebrow, that speaks volumes to anybody who knows Dwayne Johnson, because that's The Rock's signature thing to do. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling there's a ton of that with his films. That like people literally just want to go to watch him do the proverbial thing that he does. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'd like to know what those things are, because I don't want to discount them just because
I don't know if that's actually him or not.
Right.
Because maybe because I think somebody said especially in the beginning of his career before he was a star, he was actually like a thespian almost type actor.
Yeah.
And then obviously as he got bigger, he had to do bigger type films, and so it kind of almost fell out of that in terms of like the more independent stuff he did when he was not as big of a star.
Yeah.
But I don't, like I said, we don't know anything about this man.
Not a thing.
We haven't seen any of his stuff.
No, and this is the first time we're getting into reacting to things as we here are coming into award season. So the Globe nominations are out, the SAG nominations are out, and then the Oscar noms. So we're starting to watch and pay attention to stuff that's at a really high level of artistic merit. And when other things come into the picture that would fall outside of that frame of reference, like some are funny things. Like, I love Nacho Libre and I love Napoleon Dynamite. But if I saw the trailer to that right now in this frame of reference, I don't know that I'd enjoy it as much. And that's what I don't want to do to him. I don't want to disqualify the enjoyment of what he provides if it's not like film festival.
Yeah.
Which clearly from this trailer is not. I don't think his stuff.
At least this one, not.
I think it's popcorn fun.
Yeah,
just at least go have a good time at the movies.
This one looks like that style of, especially I really enjoyed the end part.
I did. I love the end part. I love the end part.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So if it's like quirky like that and kind of tongue in cheek and like, you know who I am.
We clearly can go to the movies and just enjoy it for the entertainment value, because if you've seen our review about War,
I enjoyed a lot of that film.
Yep, really did.
Yeah, I would never
recommend it, never watch it again, but had a good time.
Yeah, so you could appreciate certain things for being what they are.
Yeah.
That looks like this is, but if it's not, you can let us know. Let us know what we missed.
I do know his hair people give him freaking perfect wigs.
His wigs?
Oh my stars, yeah. He wears a lot of different...
It's not his hair?
I don't know. I mean, have you seen him what he looks like recently?
No.
Yeah, I'm not confusing him. This is who people got upset we referred to him as the cigarette guy.
Yeah, don't say that.
I know. No, he's very bald.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I did not know that.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, I think if you pulled up a picture of him like currently right now, you would notice two things: is that he looks much older than he appears in his films, and partly that's because of the full heads of hair that he's given.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I hope I'm not confusing him with somebody else.
They're gonna kill you if you are.
They will, because as you know, can't make mistakes.